Like women will talk to different guys all the
Yeah,
time.
100%. But guys do it as well.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Like I know guys and girls don't like it, but you can't pretend that it's not a thing.
No, 100%. I'm never gonna get on one knee and propose to a man.
No. Not marriage.
Or ask you to be my boyfriend. That's never gonna happen.
It is on you.
We've arranged a date, but you're not gonna ask me how my day was.
No, I'm not.
Fair enough.
I'm not doing that.
That's crazy.
Because like,
But that's
I
crazy.
don't know you.
But I think that's, I don't know. Personally, I think that is the bare minimum.
Yo guys, welcome back to another episode on my channel. I'm sitting in this spot, which means I've got a great conversation lined up for you today. You know, on this channel, we love to talk about all things dating, relationships, and seeing what we can do to attract the kind of person and relationship we want. So without further ado, please welcome back to the show, Isla, Miss Isla Rain.
Ooh, hi guys.
How are you doing today, Isla?
I'm good. You know, the weather is actually really nice. It's actually warm outside.
I know. It kind of dropped, and then I went for a nice forest walk in the morning, sun shining. It was all right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay.
It's given, yesterday was given like summer evening. Like I was literally in a cardigan. Yeah,
there you go.
Crazy.
There you go. English weather, man. You just never know. You've got to be prepared for all.
Literally.
So Isla, I always love to jump straight in. Okay, so tell us your age or your age range, and one thing a guy should know about you if he's going to take you on a date.
Okay, so I'm 27.
Mm-hmm.
My name's Isla Rain, and my personality is the best thing ever.
That's what he needs to know about you?
Wait, no. Sorry. Rephrase the question again.
So what should a guy know about you if he's going to take you on a date?
Know about me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really into all the expensive fine dining. For me, that's just, I don't know. It's just pointless. I generally enjoy like going to a safari park, going to an aquarium. I'm an animal lover.
Okay.
So that would be the perfect first date.
Okay, so first day as opposed to sit down
Booking a safari park, booking a private safari. Yeah, no, I don't like sitting down. What, were you in a job interview? No. It's too...
So we say like a safari park. Can you give me an example?
Yeah, like there's loads in, like, I don't know, there's one in Bedfordshire. I don't know, for me, obviously, if you got to know me, I feel like that's something that someone should know about me. I love animals and nature. So
okay.
that would win my heart over going to the Hutong or whatever it's called.
I hear you. So if he has a dog, you're like, this guy's for me.
Yeah.
Are you cat or dog?
Dog person.
Okay.
Defo.
Okay.
My Leo's at home, bless him.
Oh, that's cute. I'm going to give the floor to you, Isla, because before we started rolling, she had some things that she wanted to say. So what do you want to bring to conversation today that we can delve into?
Guys, we are the women. Yes, for a reason. Please don't try and take the princess treatment away from us. Yes.
What do you mean?
All jokes aside, yeah, I feel like guys, not all guys, but a lot of guys, they want to be treated how a woman should be getting treated, like the princess treatment, like the picking up in the car, the texting, like it's just, I don't know, it's literally how a woman should be treated, like the princess treatment. But they want that, but we are the women, so it's very weird.
So as in guys are asking to be picked up, asking you to text them. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Giving that vibe anyway.
What does that look like, giving that vibe?
Like, I haven't really been speaking to anyone, if I'm honest.
So where did you get this impression from?
Just like speaking to my friends and stuff. Yeah, and it's just they want the passy princess treatment, but we are the woman, so we should be getting that. But it's almost like roles have been reversed.
So when you say like really...
Like where is chivalry? Where's that gone?
Well, you know, chivalry was for a time of ladies and gentlemen.
No, 100%.
But we don't live really in a time of ladies and gentlemen now.
No, but you can still open the door for me.
Yeah, sure. You can still, but you can open the door for anyone, right?
Yeah, I hear it.
Do you know what I mean? So, but this princess treatment, like, what does that look like? What do you feel? Because I've kind of heard this before. So what is it that you feel some guys are asking for now that you're thinking, well, he should be doing that for me?
Yeah, they're just asking to be treated like a prince, I guess, like a princess, prince.
Well, I mean, technically, you should treat him like a king if he's going to treat you like a queen, no?
I hear it, but where's the queen treatment?
Okay, so what does that look like to you? Like, what is it that guys are asking for that you think, nah, it should be the other way?
No, like some guy. I don't judge people, but like guys that don't drive, they'll be like, oh, like, do you want to pick me up? I'm like, you can pay for an Uber, no?
So, like, for example, let's say her picking him up. He doesn't drive. She does drive and has a car. Well, I mean, if he doesn't have a car, or drive, he can't pick her up, can he?
No, I'm saying that's what he's expecting of the woman, to pick him for basically for him to get picked up by the lady.
So is it an expectation if he's asking?
Yeah, I guess.
No, it's not.
No, but he's thinking, oh, I don't drive, so obviously she's gonna pick me up. I don't know. I feel that's another one. Expectations. I feel like guys have very, very high expectations.
More so than women?
I don't know. I just think there's a generic, like princess. Guys want to be treated like princesses.
Shall I tell you what I think? Shall I tell you what I think is actually going on? There's a percentage of guys who are very desirable that a lot of women want. And those guys are chilling because they don't have to chase. And I think that's what women, they're saying, like, oh, I feel like guys want princess treatment because it feels like I have to chase him.
Yeah.
It feels like I have to compete for him.
Where's the chase? The guys are meant to chase. Well, they are the hunters.
So here's what I would say. If he's a man who has a lot of options, right? So other women are wanting him as well, right? They're all chasing his commitment, right? Yeah.
And that's another thing. Guys don't want to, sorry, we'll get to that. But
yeah, we can get to that. But that is the truth. Women pursue commitment from men. That's how it has always been. The only difference is that if he's one of those guys that has an abundance of options now, if a woman might really like him, she thinks, why is he not pursuing me really hard? And it's just that she's just is a lot more into him initially than he is into her, right? Because maybe she looks at him and be like, that's the kind of guy that I want. But for him, it's like, yeah, she's attractive, but I don't know who she is. And it's like, well, if she doesn't want to make an effort to see me like I want to see her, because the thing is, as guys, right? If there's, let's say, if I'm a guy, let's say there's 6 women who are interested in me.
Yeah.
They're all attractive. Like I find them all attractive, right? They're all different kinds of different women. I'm going to go with whoever's shown the highest interest.
But what does that look like?
So it might be like, for example, maybe, because let's say there could be one woman who's like, she's really into me, but she's like playing it cool, right? I'm not going to text him first. I'm not going to see how his day was. I'm not going to bring him any food or anything like that. Then there's another woman who's like, this is the kind of man that I want. So she's going to be like, I want to know, I do want to understand him because I want to be that woman in his life. So she will text and be like, hey babe, just checking in. How's your day been going? Yeah. Oh, I know you had that interview, yesterday. How'd that go?
Yeah, guys like that.
Oh, what are you up to this weekend? Oh, I just thought maybe I could cook you some dinner. You could come over, we have a nice time, right? Now, they're both attractive. But the one who's obviously making effort, showing the highest interest, as a guy, that's where we're going to go.
But then where's the balance? Because a lot of guys, they don't like it scares them when a woman's too full on and sort of, I guess, chasing as well.
When you say scare them, why do you think it scares them?
I think it just intimidates, because as a man, I feel like as a man, you're meant to be pursuing the woman. I get that the woman needs to be doing something as well, so it's reciprocated. But yeah, I feel like, there has been times when I message people and I've been like the first one to message or double text or whatever. They don't reply till days later.
Okay, so that's showing whether he's intentional or if his interest is high enough. So I say that's something different. That's not him expecting princess treatment. That's just a guy who has low interest, right? Maybe,
I guess. But then what if everything's been going fine and then it suddenly they just ghost or it just fizzles out? That's another thing as well. Like, I don't understand. It's weird.
So if everything's been like going fine, sometimes we can think it's going fine on our end, but maybe the other person doesn't feel that way. That happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think sometimes what we have to be careful of is a guy can like a girl and he can make that effort with her in the beginning because he's interested, right? And then after a few months, maybe he starts to pull back and maybe things end. And she's thinking, well, why did it end if you didn't really like me? It's like, well, he didn't know you. Yeah, those few months was him getting to know you, see how you are, see how you show up. And he goes, okay, this is the kind of woman that I do want to enter a relationship with. Or maybe this isn't the kind of woman. In that case, let's end it.
Exactly. But then ask to meet. Don't just stay on social media. I'm sick of it. Just texting all the time. What's that? Where we go? What, we're just going to text forever till in our coffins?
Oh, okay. I know what that is. So, okay.
Do you?
So is it, what is it? Is it that it seems like a guy shows interest, but he's just messaging you?
Showing interest online. Yeah, exactly.
Are you saying like, oh, are we going to meet up? And he's like, yeah, but it doesn't happen.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
It's happened a few times. As I said, I haven't been dating, so I don't really, but.
Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. So it can be a guy can see a girl and be like, yeah, I'm open to maybe having something there, but he's currently pursuing someone else, or he's just interested in someone else. Like,
Tell me then.
they're not going to tell you that though. Because, okay, imagine this, right? Imagine if a guy's like...
I would.
Say again?
I would say that if someone's trying to pursue me and I'm seeing like kind of getting like dating someone, I'll be like, sorry,
But people can date and get to know multiple people at the same time. That's the landscape now. People do that.
Do you think that's okay?
Well, each their own. They're not doing anything. As long as they're not lying about it, they're not doing anything
I guess. But a lot of people don't like that though. A lot of men,
I don't think anyone likes it.
Guys don't like that. If you're supposedly speaking to him, but then you're speaking to however many Tom, Dick and Harrys.
Yeah, because it comes across that she's a bit loose.
Of course.
But it happens though.
Exactly.
Like women will talk to different guys all the time.
100%. But guys do it as well.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Like I know guys and girls don't like it, but we can't pretend that it's not a thing.
No, 100%.
So here's the thing. Until we've had that exclusive conversation, you should always assume that he or she is open to dating other people, because especially as a man, he probably is.
No, definitely.
So
then it's interesting because a lot of my friends say they don't actually have like tons of options.
Who?
A lot of my friends will say that.
What, girls don't?
No, guys. Most
guys don't.
But the thing is that as women, we think that that's the case. But then you've just said that they might be entertaining however many women.
So what I'm saying is there's a very small percentage of men who have a lot of options, but most guys don't. And 9 times out of 10, the guy that you find the most desirable is the guy that has a lot of options, because other women find him desirable as well.
Of course. It works both ways though, yeah, of course.
And so if there are multiple women that he may be entertaining, right, and they're all pursuing his commitment, then he's going to go with A, who's shown the highest level of interest, and also B, who's bringing the most value that he appreciates. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then obviously he should be showing up in certain ways for her, and she goes, okay, is he showing up in a way that this is the kind of man that I want?
Exactly.
Right? But, because here's the thing, there's 2 ways that men attract women. Right? There's 2 ways that men get the interest of women. First way is they show a lot of pursuit, like very strong. Okay, so there's 2 ways that guys attract and get interest from women, right? One, by pursuing really hard. Okay, so by doing the most to try and gain her interest, because she's like, oh, he's really doing this, he's doing this, he's doing this. The second
kind of like you see the birds fluttering their feathers on David Attenborough and that.
Oh, like
dancing around. Yeah, all the other birds. Yeah.
Or like making effort, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pursuing her very strongly.
Yeah.
And they're putting a lot of effort to gain her interest and attraction. Okay. The second way is to become the kind of man that she already desires. Right? Which means, and this is why, guys will say, oh, this guy's doing the most for her and this guy's not doing that much, but yet she's interested in him because he's become the kind of man that she desires. So guys can either put their energy into pursuing a woman or put their energy into leveling up as a man where he attracts her.
Yeah.
Right? The guys who are very desirable by multiple women, they put their energy to become the kind of man that a lot of women want.
100%.
So it is them pursuing his commitment. Right? You're not going to get that same level of pursuit from a guy who's just more of an average guy who maybe doesn't have as many options. But then the thing is, I think a lot of women are interpreting that as, oh, they want princess treatment. It's like, no, you just need to show up in a way if you want to gain his interest and gain his commitment.
But then showing up in a way is what? How many? Then where's the balance? Because as I said, guys seem to not like it when a woman is actively interested. Like, oh, hey, do you fancy going out for a walk? I don't know, just giving a random example.
They do like it. It's not that guys don't like it, but it's just if she is not one of the women that he wants to engage with at the moment, then he's just not going to.
Then just don't reply then. Don't do that
whole.
Don't do that.
I'm not saying it's okay.
Leaving me on. Do you get it?
I completely get it. The simplest way I can put it is this: it means that she's an option for him, but she's not a top option for him. But he doesn't want to lose her as an option.
That's so messed.
I know, but that's why I'm telling you so you know. Right? Because it's exactly the same as when girls will put guys in the friend zones as like their backup guy.
Oh, yeah.
Because we know that happens.
Yeah.
Right? We know that girls will put guys in the friend zone, right? Yeah, she likes him as a guy, but it's also kind of like a backup. Because when
Plan
he gets
B.
a girlfriend, a plan B. Because when he gets a girlfriend, she doesn't like it. When he's dating someone else, she doesn't
Yeah,
like it. Because she's
100%.
like, he's an option, but he's just not my top option. But I don't want to lose him as an option.
I
It's
get
exactly the same thing.
it. Yeah, I get it.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Very toxic, isn't it? This society we live in. Very.
Well, here's the thing. I think people are self-serving. We're always self-serving, right? And it doesn't condone these behaviors, but I think the work isn't about how can we stop people from doing that, because that's never going to happen. This is about becoming the kind of individual who can recognize this. So you can recognize, oh, this is what's going on. How do I want to respond to this?
Have you thought about educating men?
What do you mean?
Like, have you thought about coaching men?
I've coached a few guys before, yeah.
I feel like go to kit, guys.
I mean, but the advice I give them about women is obviously very different than the advice I give.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what do you think men struggle the most with?
Commitment.
Okay, say more.
Commitment. Like,
As in,
committing to one person.
Yeah, but
The amount of stories I've heard, I've been there as well, like, oh, yeah, it just happened that I just, slept with your best friend, or do you know what I mean? It's like, but yeah, I feel like, yeah, it's commitment issues, definitely. And also knowing what they want. Because there's a lot of people that claim to know what they want, but they really don't.
What do you mean? As in, like, they
want to have the relationship stuff, but they don't want to commit. They don't want to say, oh, will you be my girlfriend?
Yeah, because it's not on the man to get the commitment. It's on you as the woman.
No, because I'm never gonna get on one knee and propose to a man.
No. Not marriage.
Or ask you to be my boyfriend. That's never gonna happen.
It is on you. I'll tell you why.
No, it's not.
I'll tell you why. Women are the gatekeepers to sex and physical intimacy.
Of course.
Men are the gatekeepers to emotional intimacy and commitment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to the physical intimacy side of things, usually it's the guy driving that, right? He's trying to be intimate with you. He's trying to be physical.
Yeah.
He's trying to escalate.
100%.
And so it's up to him when he's like, hey, like, to try and invite you into that space as and when you're ready. Is he the kind of guy you want to do that with? Men are the gatekeepers to commitment. So it's not on him to pursue commitment with you. It's on you to attract that commitment from him.
But I don't really know what you mean by that, because he needs to be wanted to commit regardless. As in, like, if things are going well and it's getting to that stage, I'm going to be like, hello, where's the balloons? Or not even that, but do you know what I mean? Like,
okay, let me put it this way. Right?
That's every woman. That's a normal thing.
I know 100% for the woman, 100%.
Yeah.
But
that's the bare minimum.
But that's why I'm saying it's on you to get commitment from him.
Yeah, you do the things, of course, that men want.
It's on you to have that conversation with him. Because let me put it this way, right?
What, so it's for me to say, oh, babe, things are going really, really well. Do you think it's time to take that the next step?
100%. And it's on you to have that standard. 100%. 100%. Because here's the thing, right? Think of it this way. As a guy, right, we know that guys like to indulge a variety of women sexually sometimes. Not every guy, but a lot of guys have that desire, right? Especially if he's very desirable and he can, a lot of guys will indulge, right? So if he can have you as his main woman, as a woman where you're showing up in a girlfriend way, and he has the freedom to indulge sexually with other women, of course he's going to choose that option if he can.
Yeah.
Right. So it's on you to be like, hey, you can have me, but this is a standard. You don't have them. Because he's never going to opt for getting rid of that freedom. For what? Why would he do that?
If he likes you enough.
No, because
and he wants to be with you
he
enough.
already has you. He already has you.
No, but if he wants to take that next step.
But what's the next step?
Like the next step, serious relationship. But I want you, you want me.
Okay, but what I'm saying is you're already acting like you're a couple, right?
Yeah.
But he has the
They
freedom.
want their cake and eat. Exactly.
This is what I'm saying. It's on you to have the standard. It's not on him to come to you.
What? So I meant to say literally what I said before.
Here's what you say to him. You say, hey, David. Hey, Dave. Hey, David. I'm really enjoying the way this is going, right? But it's got to a point now that for us to move forward, I need to know that we're exclusive.
100%.
Now, if you're not ready for that step, that's absolutely fine, but I need to take a step back from this.
But even the whole exclusive thing, I think that creates blurred lines.
No, because exclusivity is basically a relationship. Exclusive just means you're not being physical and you're not interested in anyone else. You're
Yeah.
dating each other exclusively. That's basically a relationship.
But
without
then
a
just
label.
say relationship then.
No, just say exclusive. Here's the thing. The reason I say that, you can say relationship, but the reason I say having that exclusive chat is better for the woman, works in your favor, is because the step from non-exclusive to exclusive is huge. The step from exclusive to relationship is tiny.
Yeah, you're right. It's true.
Right? But when you say like, you've been seeing a guy for like 2 months and you're like, hey, we need to be in a relationship now, it feels overwhelming.
Yeah, that's why they run away. Well, I don't know, but that's then a lot of guys will be like, oh no, I'm not ready for a relationship, or I'm just trying to work on myself.
Right. So this is why I'm saying, when you say
there's a running
exclusive,
theme.
you're just saying, hey, look, let's just focus on each other. And you guys, okay, yeah, cool. Right? It's kind of like you're enticing him into the relationship. You're inviting him into a relationship. Because the thing is, once you're exclusive, you're basically in a relationship.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time before the label comes.
Yeah, I guess.
Whereas when you say, hey, it's like saying, it's like saying if you've been in a relationship for a year and you're like, so let's get married. He's like, whoa,
Yeah,
we really get together for a year.
That's very quick.
But when you're in a relationship, especially for a long time, you're kind of basically married without the label.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? So as a woman, understand how to invite him into that space one step at a time. And that works in your favor, as opposed to being like, he has to be like me. He's not like you.
So you don't think it's the guy's job? That's interesting,
Let me ask you a question. Whose job is it to physically escalate, like to pursue sex? Like, should the woman be pursuing the man?
I personally think it should be 50. I think it should be a balance.
Okay, but it's not that way.
No, I know.
Thing is, though, there are men who pursue commitment with women.
Yeah.
For sure.
They just take initiative and they think, right.
Well, those aren't the men that you're talking about. You're talking about the guys who have a lot of options.
Yeah, exactly. But also like a guy having kids with a woman and there's no ring. Like, what? That's, for me, that's insane. That's wild.
Yeah, but you need to look at her. Why did she have a child with a man who didn't marry her?
Yeah, it's a good question.
You see, I'm just gonna be honest, right? I think a lot of women are like, why is this happening? Like, why are guys not doing X, Y, and Z? Because you are not requiring it from them. That's why.
No, but there is a trending theme at the moment. You can ask anyone. There is a trending theme of like men. They want their cake and eat. Like they don't want to commit, but they want to have you around. They want to be able to text you, to kind of be their therapist as well.
Okay, I mean,
it's happened. Trust me, it happens a lot. I've spoken to a lot of women. I go to a lot of events. I meet a lot of people in the street. It's happening a lot.
Yeah, but I'm going to be honest. A lot of guys would say the same with women. They want a guy to be that they can talk to get attention from, to get validation from, but she doesn't want anything romantic with him.
In terms of what, commitment?
No,
what the friend zone thing?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's a girl getting her cake and eating it.
Yeah, interesting.
Because she knows that he's into her, right? She wants to be able to text him, talk to him about her problems, share things with him. He like does things for her. He be there for her, validates her, but she doesn't want a romantic relationship with him, and she knows he does. So it's not about tits for tat, but what I'm saying is, if a guy, and this happens, if a guy comes to me and he basically tells me he's in the friend zone with a woman that he wants, and it's like, I'm being there for her, why didn't she want me? Blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, it's not on her to want you. It's on you to be like, cool, this is what she's offering. Am I going to accept that or not? And if you're going to stay in a situation where you feel like you're giving, but you're not receiving what you desire, and you're not willing to have a standard for that, you deserve to stay in that situation.
But I'm all for balance. For me, it's all about balance.
Yeah, but the balance is you having a standard for those things and not giving him that energy and what it is that you're giving just because you really like him when he's not showing up for you in the way that you want. Because here's the thing, that means you're controlled by your desires. You don't control your desires.
But friendships can turn into relationships. I think that's the nicest way where, well, like you build a foundation with someone, become friends, and then turn into...
Yeah, I'll be honest. I would never tell a guy, be friends with her first, ever.
Would you not?
No, absolutely not.
That's interesting,
Nah.
What, you don't think that builds a foundation of respect and etc.?
I'm going to be honest with you.
It can. I know a lot of relationships that have like they've been friends at school.
For a lot of relationships, it's controversial, but it's true. For a lot of relationships where they were friends for a long time, and then they get into a relationship,
Let's hear it.
it's because she didn't get the man that she wants.
Oh, that's dark. Do you think?
100%.
I don't-
Why do you think it's not a coincidence?
No.
It's,
It could be your child. It could be like, your
I'm
childhood.
talking as
sweet-
adults.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking as adults. So like, a guy's wanted her since they were 21, 22, 23. She's like messing around, playing with all these guys, had relationships with other guys. He's always been there because he's always been in love with her. Then she gets to that age where she's like, it's not really worked out anything with anyone else. And he's always been there for me. Let's give it a try. And then it happens. And then it can be beautiful, which it can be beautiful.
Yeah, it can
That's
be.
true.
It does happen. Yeah.
But he wasn't her first choice.
Not necessarily. Sometimes it can be, but yeah.
A lot of the time, that's the case. If a man and woman have been friends for a long time, he's always wanted her. And then they get together later down the line. And she's had other relationships since then. It's because it didn't work out with the men that she actually wanted.
And what she just thought, F it, I'm just going to... You're my only option now, love.
That's why a lot of women say that they feel like they settled, but they never say that.
Interesting.
Actually, to be fair, they do say
yeah,
that.
They do.
they do actually say that. Which is why I say to a guy, like if I'm coaching a guy, like, do you have a brother?
No, I'm only child.
Really?
Kid.
Do you have any male cousins or anything?
I don't chat to my family like that.
No?
It's dark.
That's all right. Do you have any like guys in your life that you care about? Obviously,
yeah, friends.
Like male friends, like close male friends?
Yeah. I've had this conversation with my good friend.
Okay, so if one of your close male friends came to me, I'd be coaching him in a way that I'd be saying to him, look, you want to choose the girl where you're her top choice.
You're her top choice?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right. Which means if there's a girl that you like and she's like, let's just be friends, you're not her top choice, ex-nay it.
No, definitely. Friend zone is the craziest. Yes.
So you should leave it. Like, guys should not be friends with girls that they find attractive.
Interesting.
Like
I've heard it a lot. Oh, let's just be friends.
What, girls say that or guys say that?
Guys say that. They do.
If a guy friend zone a girl, it's because he's not attracted to her.
Do you think?
I know. For sure. Otherwise, he'd try to sleep with her.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's true, actually.
Do you know what I mean? One thing I want to ask you. Let's talk about AI.
Who?
AI.
Oh.
AI girlfriends is starting to become...
AI girlfriends?
Is starting to become a thing.
Okay. Talk to me about it.
So it's just where like guys are talking to these, well, I guess AI girlfriends, like talking, ask for advice, being their therapist, whatever, right? And they're getting their sexual needs met from maybe porn or whatever. Do you think women will start to entertain AI boyfriends? Do you think that'll be a thing?
You know what's crazy? I've just recorded a video on ChatGPT boyfriends. That's mad.
Really?
Yeah. Basically, this I think I saw a testimonial about this girl who literally found her perfect match on ChatGPT.
When you say found her perfect match, what do you
like
mean?
it was her man. Like it was her man. She was waking up every day like, baby this, baby. It was crazy. I'll try and find it.
So it was ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Filling in as her fantasy boyfriend,
her partner, yeah. But she literally fell in love. It was dark. It was dark. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I can see it happening more. I can see it happening more.
Yeah. Why do you think so?
Because women aren't getting what they want.
What is it that they want?
They want a nice man to commit.
Is ChatGPT committed to her?
No idea. Well, I guess.
But that's funny though, because you say like you say about she's talking to this guy, but then kind of 10 minutes ago, you're like, but a guy was just always doing was talking to me. It was never meeting with me in real life.
Yeah, it's true.
That's the same as ChatGPT.
No, but I would never do it. But I'm saying it's happening. Yeah. So from your point, that's what I was following on from.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So these are women who are happy to just have someone to talk to.
Yeah.
As opposed to ever meeting a guy.
Yeah.
Is that fulfilling for them?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Hey, each to their own, man.
Would you entertain a AI bird?
AI girlfriend? Are you joking?
No, I'm asking you. Would you?
Not a chance in hell.
But why is that? Let's hear your reasoning.
Because that's not a real relationship. That's not even a real person.
No, I know. But that's also what's sad about we can go into the AI chat, but this is also what's sad about the AI thing is that people are becoming so reliant on ChatGPT that they're like using it as their therapist for like mental health reasons as well. They're treating it as if it was a person. And that's pretty
The
scary
therapist
to
side
me.
of things is interesting because I guess there's some kind of science to that. But when it comes to human relations, there's some kind of
It's
science in there, but it's a
madness.
lot more personal, it's a lot more
Yeah.
interpretation, it's a lot more, it's not really scientific. It's
No.
not like, okay, 1 + 1 equals 2.
But I've tried, not tried it out, but I've spoken to ChatGPT as a person, and it's pretty scary how accurate it is. Like ChatGPT's never failed me. It's so loyal on that sense. Like I'll get a lot of my like resources from ChatGPT and like information and stuff. But that's also scary. Like, where's this coming from, bro? Like, where is it
But if
coming
I'm gonna
from?
be honest, all ChatGPT it's just an amalgamation of all the information on the internet just filtered into a response to send to you. So like all the things that ChatGPT is giving, people could find it on the internet. It's just shortening the process of them actually going to find this information and find the right response for whatever difficulty or challenge they're having at the moment. ChatGPT is just doing that. It's kind of like food, right? It's kind of like processed food. It's like, okay, we don't now go out and hunt chicken or like, like farm the wheat or whatever. We just go to Sainsbury's and buy it. That's all ChatGPT is doing. It's like, it's just gaining doing all the hard graft work to give us what it is that we're ultimately looking for. It's not like we couldn't go out there and do it. It's just shortening that time.
I don't like it though. What do you think? What's your opinion? I actually don't like it. I know we've
Bring the mic a little bit close to you. Yes,
I don't like it. I mean, yes and no. I just think it's pretty scary. Like,
I think it's. Do you know what? I honestly think, right? I think there's going to be two cohorts of human beings. There's going to be the human beings who kind of end up being sedated by technology, end up relying completely on that. And I'll be honest, I think they'll put themselves in a very vulnerable position to be controlled a lot of the time, because if you're completely reliant on, ChatGPT or these like digital ID stuff as well, it means very easily controllable. Like, somebody else dictates kind of your life. And then I think there's going to be the other cohort of people where they're going to really dedicate themselves and be like, they realize I am the agency of the results in my life. And I currently haven't done the growth or gotten the skills or work to get the results that I want. And I'm going to dedicate myself to doing that.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think that's what's happening. I think those two cohorts of people is essentially what we're starting to see, because there are some people who are so invested in mindset, through their physical health, through their growth, right? To their relationships, to love, to dating. And there's some people who are just like, I'm just going
to the phone, like me.
Right. It might be like some people, I guess mainly guys, instead of become the kind of man who can attract the woman I want, I'm just going to watch porn, right? Get their sexual needs met. Maybe some girls, instead of knowing how to have a relationship with a guy, I'm just going to have ChatGPT and they're going to fill in as my fantasy boyfriend who's going to tell me everything I want to hear.
Crazy.
And it's like, well, each to their own. I'm not saying there's any right or wrong, but I think the results in life is what's going to be the biggest telltale sign between those two cohorts of people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree. It's scary though. It's scary.
It is scary. You said something about commitment. I have a question, because I think a lot of guys feel like a lot of young women don't want to commit. They want to kind of experience life first. So a lot of women who may be in their 20s, especially like early, mid-20s.
I'm 28 next week.
You're 28. Come on, let's go.
Scorpio. Love that.
But especially a lot of like younger women don't want to commit. Do you find that? Have you seen that?
What, in terms of myself or?
Well, you can say maybe for yourself or other women that you've seen who are in that age range, like, like young women. They're not really looking for that commitment, like long-term potential. Some are, but I think I've heard a lot of guys express, yeah, she just wants to have her fun.
Yeah, no, not even just for fun. Some people generally want to work on their career, and that is generally why I said it. Like, don't get me wrong, if like a good guy comes along and he can, what's the word? He can fit in and complement my long-term journey and dreams and goals. Amazing. Let's go. But other than that, it's a distraction because I'm so...
You sound like a guy.
Fine.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, fine. But I'm so driven and so on my career and so determined that nothing is going to get in the way. I say that to everyone. Nothing is going to get in the way.
Okay, so like for you, a relationship isn't really a priority.
It's not at the forefront of my mind, no. I mean, of course, it would be lovely to settle down and have kids and a family, but what I've been seeing outside as well, it puts me off. It just puts me off. Like everyone, I speak to like people every day, and they all pretty much say the same thing. Guys are just not like, they're not serious. They just don't want to commit. Not every guy, but a lot of guys don't want to commit. They don't seem to want to commit. And trust me, I speak to a lot of women, different looks, it's not about how you look. I don't think.
I know this will sound very mean, but I just want to be honest with you. It's that the guys don't want to commit to them. That's the truth. They're not the kind of woman that the man that they want doesn't want to commit to them. Maybe they're attractive enough that he would indulge sexually.
Yeah, guys think with their penises as well. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, everybody wants physical intimacy, right? But it's true. Guys can sleep with women they don't see any potential in. In fact, if we're talking about desirable guys, because here's the thing, we have to understand, when it comes to like those high caliber guys, what it takes to get him is not going to be the same to get the average guy. You can't, like for the average guy, he's just happy you're there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
The influencers, the footballers, the basketballers.
There's this girl that I'm attracted to. She actually wants me to spend time with me. They're just happy you're there.
Mm.
For the desirable guys, that's not enough to get him.
No, not at all. You have to be doing a madness.
Well, yeah, because he's an exceptional man. So like
in his but then I guess ego comes down to it as well. That's another thing. A lot of guys have massive egos.
I'll be honest. I think, sure, I'm not saying they don't, but if they're successful and they're striving, you kind of need to have an ego to believe that you can
confidence.
Achieve.
There's a difference.
Yeah, but everybody has an ego. Girls have an ego.
Yeah, 100%. But you've got to remain humble too.
I don't disagree with you, but you can't have everything, right? So the guy who is, because here's the thing, right? The guys who succeed, or just women as well, right? Men and women, right? The women who succeed, when you go into if you go into a room with 1,000 people, you have to believe you're the best one to be the best one.
100%.
Is that arrogance or is it confidence?
No, I would say that's confidence.
Because the thing is, the only difference between arrogance and confidence is results. That's the only difference. So for example, if I sit here, I'm an actor, right? If I'm sit here and I say, I'm the best actor in the world, that's arrogant. Because on what grounds do I have proof of that?
Yeah.
Sure, I've had success, I've won an award, but not on the grand scheme of things, right? If Leonardo DiCaprio says I'm the best actor in the world, you could be like, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, he actually might be. Because he has the results that make a good argument for that. That's the only difference between confidence and arrogance. It's results. Everybody's always arrogant until they make it. Then they're confident.
If you're loving this episode and these kinds of conversations, then I want to give you something. We recently launched the Kits Angels community. This is a sisterhood for women who are tired of what the dating scene has given them and are ready to take their love lives to the next level. It's a space for you as a woman to not be alone in your journey to love, where we learn, talk, and share our experiences as part of a strong sisterhood, with some leadership and guidance from yours truly, of course. Not to mention never before seen videos from me on how I've led dozens of women to meeting great men. And so as a thank you for watching this episode, I'm giving you a month's membership completely complimentary on me. Just click the Kits Angels link below, and when you join the group, message me the code phrase Angels Podcast and I will pay for your membership. Now back to the episode.
Yeah, it's interesting because exactly what you're saying as well. Is me personally, I wouldn't be able to date anyone that's like, it's gonna sound so bad. Not lesser than me, but like not on a path of something, not doing something to pursue their dreams. But that's fine because I think that that's a very, I think that's perfectly normal. So I wouldn't be able to date anyone that's not got goals, ambitions, sitting around at home.
So I have a question, right? You say you want to have like a
because that's me. Because the reason why I say that is because I'm doing that. I'm actively doing that, and as I said, nothing's going to get in the way. So you therefore need to be on a path of some sort to be pursuing a dream, because that's my values are like very, very strong as well.
I understand that. I get you.
Yeah.
But unless you're going to be with a man who doesn't care to have a family, he's just looking for another companion.
No, guys can have ambitions and goals and have a family.
What I mean is this: the kind of man that you're saying who's successful and he's really driven, he's going to be looking for a woman who wants to prioritize the relationship, having a family, if that's what he cares about, because
Not necessarily.
she has strengths in areas that he doesn't have, right? Because here's the thing: if you're going to have a family with someone, you can't both be putting your careers first, because who puts the family first?
Yeah, there has to be middle ground. I agree.
No, but someone has to put the family first. Now, maybe he kind of prioritizes his career and kind of prioritizes his family. Cool. But that means he's not going to be at that high level.
Oh, he still needs to have all I'm saying is you still need to be on a path to something. Doing something that's like
Sure, but I mean, most people just have a normal job and there's nothing wrong with that. So they're not striving for
Are you wanting to
greatness.
stay there, or you wanted to, become the director, or are you just fine there?
So what I'm saying is this: if they're going to become the director, it means that family isn't their number one, career is their number one, because that's what it takes,
Fair enough.
right? If you're going to be with that kind of man, if he wants a family, you putting your career on number one above everything, including the relationship and family, is not going to work.
But I know a VP and a director actually, and that both coincidentally work in finance, and they've got a family.
So you say that again?
So I know someone that's a VP
Mhm.
and a director.
As in they're together?
Yeah, married,
Yeah.
and they've got a family.
How long have you been married for?
Quite a few years.
You said they've got a family. Like how many kids?
I think
like,
3 kids.
So that 3 kids. So they've probably been together for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's why I'm just saying I personally feel that it's doable.
So I'm not saying that both people can't have careers. That's what I'm saying. Of course.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that in order to help raise that family, there's going to be a season where one of you needs to
Just take a step
prioritize
back.
the
Yeah,
family.
100%. 100%.
And if you're a woman, you go, I don't want to do that, which is absolutely fine. But then you're not looking for this successful guy. You're looking for a guy who's may not be on your level because he's going to prioritize looking after the family.
Mm.
And this is what you have to ask yourself.
What?
Well, you have to be like, cool, if you're going to prioritize your career, right?
I'm saying for the meantime, I'm saying basically for the meantime, yes, that's what I'm working on.
Mhm.
And I said, if someone happens to come into my life
Mhm.
that can complement that and be on build together, build an empire together, let's go.
Yeah, I'll be honest, all of that's a fantasy. Man.
No, it's not.
It's not real.
It's not. Because
not real.
no, it's how?
Because
you can build with someone.
You can't, because anything that's worth having takes sacrifice. You can't build a family, right, when you're both prioritizing your career unless you're going to pay someone else to raise your family, which is what some people do. Fine.
Yeah, nanny, yeah, exactly.
But I'll be honest, I would not choose that. So I went to private school, right? I went to boarding school. And I went to the kind of school where a lot of kids came from very wealthy families, but it was very much, they were not raised by their parents. They're raised by their nannies, by their childminders. They were raised by other people. They did not have decent, not all of them, but a lot of them didn't have close relationships with their parents. And their parents, it was like helicopter parenting.
Don't know what that means.
So it's where basically the parents, they're there legally, right? But it's more, cool, if you need something, I'll just pay for it. Here's some money. Right?
Really? What, that distant from the kids?
Because both of the parents would be prioritizing. It's funny because there were kids came from where both their parents were extremely successful, so they were really prioritizing their careers. But those children did not have a good relationship with their parents at all because those parents weren't there a lot. Yeah. And then you had the others where maybe one was doing really well and the other one really prioritized being there for the kids or like prioritizing the family, right? So there was a lot of, that's what I saw. But unless you're going to both want to, and happy for both of you to pay for someone else to raise your family, there's going to be a season where one of you needs to prioritize the family because one of you can't both be prioritizing your career.
No, just make it work. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But
most people have to work, most people have to, most households need 2 incomes anyway.
Exactly.
But there's just, okay, accept a guy who's not going to be that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being with a normal average guy where you can work more together with. Like, why does he have to be striving for greatness?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying he just needs to have some goal or ambition, like me. I think that's very fair.
I don't disagree
Working
with that, but
towards something. Because I can't
don't
be with someone that's just sitting on the sofa, twiddling their thumbs, going gym a few times
I
a
agree,
week.
but that's an extreme. There are people and guys who are like, they're working their job and they're very content. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm saying I would like, because my values are very strong, as I said. I'm very incredibly driven. Like, you won't find, trust me, I'm not even just big at saying that.
So you have to ask yourself the question, what kind of woman does that man look for?
What? The one that I was talking about?
So you said that you want a man who's very driven.
Yeah.
Right? And you're saying, oh, because I'm really driven, I want a guy who's also incredibly driven. What kind of woman do you think that man looks for?
Because people have said that to me before. Someone said, "Oh no, I don't really want that a woman. I want a woman that's got goal. Like a lot, they respect it because they see me actively pursuing my dreams."
Of course, and that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and a lot of people have said that to me. I'm not even just bigging myself up, but yeah, they have.
Passion is very attractive. Don't get me wrong. What I'm trying to say is that that's not an attraction trigger for the men that you want. The guys don't go, "Oh, she's so driven. That's really attractive." They go, "Cool, I respect it. I respect her as a professional.
But everyone's
she looks
different.
Great."
Not every guy is the same.
Not every guy's the same, but I'm saying if you're talking about those top guys, because the guys, okay, I'm just be real. The guys who are like, "Oh, she's so driven, ambitious, she's killing it. That's really attractive to me." Those are guys who typically don't have that for themselves. That's why they find it very attractive.
Yeah, I guess because that's something they've been missing, or yeah.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of the time, what we look for in our partners are strengths in the areas that we're weak.
Mm.
Now, if you can accept that kind of guy, do you? That's amazing. But I'm just saying that for the kind of guy you're describing that you want, he can respect you as a woman, as a professional, be like, yeah, this is the kind of girl that I would work with. But that's not the same as him going, this is the kind of girl that I want to build love with.
So go on, tell me what a man in that caliber would want. A woman that sits at a traditional woman.
Well, if he wants a family and he's going to prioritize his career and goals, then yeah, he's looking for a woman who wants to prioritize relationships and building a family.
Well, you can do both. Many men, trust me, there's many relationships and marriages that they just do both. A boss babe wife, yes.
When you say a boss babe wife, what do you mean?
Like working and raising the kids.
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, they're paying for someone else to raise the kids. They're paying for a nanny or something like that. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that because most households need 2 incomes, right?
Mm.
But with this caliber of guy, he doesn't need her to.
I guess it depends on the age of the kids because obviously when they go to nursery and school and
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. I'm obviously not saying women shouldn't pursue their careers and what they should.
No one can ever tell me that.
But you're talking about what are attraction triggers for these men? So he could be like, cool, you're a boss babe, but do you have the qualities that he's looking for outside of your professional drive?
I'm very attentive, caring, but I think I'm very maternal actually.
Yeah. If I asked your boyfriend, your ex-boyfriends, if you were very nurturing maternal, what would they say? What would they say?
Yeah, it's a bit of a sore subject. I was young though. I haven't been I haven't been in a relationship for years.
Okay.
For years. So yeah.
Why do you think that's been the case?
I don't know. No idea. Well, I was in something very toxic for a long time. Mm-hmm. So that kind of, took a toll on my mental health and that.
As in like a relationship or like a situationship?
It wasn't ever a relationship. There was never a like I'm yours, you're mine type thing.
Is that what you wanted?
Huh?
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, definitely.
So just move the mic.
Huh?
Just move the mic to you. There you go.
Yeah, you've seen I've gone quiet now because it's quite a triggering subject. But
that's right, we'd have to talk about it.
But yeah, no, it's fine. Obviously, I guess, yeah, there's different types of men in the world, different types of women, and some are going to be nice, some are not going to be nice.
Very true. I think the job we have, right, is A, recognize a good person, and B, become the kind of person who attracts what we're looking for. And it's not just about attracting the person, but also their real commitment, investment. Do you know what I mean? Guys need to do the same. And I think the reason a lot of women struggle, and we talked about ego earlier, I think a lot of women with kind of more just normal people, normal guys, they're used to them doing a lot to try and get them, but they're not used to having to put in work in certain areas to get the high guy that they want.
Yeah.
And I think their ego comes in and be like, well, why shouldn't I have to do that? And here's the thing. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. But then accept what you've been getting.
I get it.
Like, if you don't want to put in an effort in the areas that this guy looks for in a woman, that's absolutely fine. No one's saying you have to. But then you're just not going to have that guy, and that's okay. Can you accept that?
But also, another thing that I want to say is I'm in the industry. I'm heavy in the industry. So
We say the industry. What, for those who don't know, what's the industry?
Oh, so like I'm a presenter, actress, and content creator. So I'm heavily in the industry. And also I feel like a guy, like for instance, a corporate guy, might not be able to deal with that.
What do you mean?
Like it's I would okay.
Because you're really out there.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I've accepted that I'm going to be, I guess, with someone that's in the creative industry, and that's fine.
Yeah, sure. Maybe someone who's also like really very out there as well.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. But yeah, I don't think I could date a corporate guy. I don't know.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, I think
I don't think it really works. I don't know.
Yeah, I think when it comes to these kind of lines of work, I think somebody, even if they're not in it, they have to be able to understand it.
100%.
I think a lot of the time, because I think a lot of people, men and women, women who aren't in it as well, right? They look at guys and they kind of see it as like a risk to exposure, Because a lot of girls be like, oh, he's always around these kind of other women and they're all attractive and he's shooting his videos with them and doing these collabs. How do I feel about that? Guys are like, if they don't get it, oh, she's always around these guys, shooting these videos, doing collabs.
Shaking ass. Exactly. They don't get it.
Did you say shaking ass?
Example.
That's a different thing.
Example. But yeah, no, I'm joking. But exactly. So that's why I feel like you do need
I
to
don't
be...
think guys in the industry wouldn't even accept that, I'll be honest. Girl just shaking yash on screen.
Unless they're a rapper, maybe. I don't know. Well, I don't know, actually.
Well, now rappers will... Well, yeah, actually true. Well, even then, actually, I don't even think so.
They're woman, maybe not. Maybe not. They're actual woman.
Not their woman. No, they wouldn't accept that.
No. But yeah, so I've accepted that I'm going to be dating someone in the creative field.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't mind. I like creative.
Or you can just choose a normal guy who just looks... Okay, here's a question. Why... Would you rather...
I would rather date someone that's in the industry.
Wait, would you rather be with a guy where you're his top choice but he's not your top choice? Or be with a guy where he's your top choice but you're not his?
Oh, that's a very hard question,
What would you choose?
So basically, it's either I'm his or he's mine top choice.
Yeah, so he's your top choice, right?
Ooh.
Or you're his top choice.
I think he's his one.
As in,
I'm his top choice.
You're his top choice? Yeah. Okay, then these guys, they're not for you.
Yeah, because you want to be a man. You want to be the guys. You want to be top choice.
But he's not your top choice, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you're his top choice, but he's not yours? Or he's your top choice, but you're not his? What would you rather choose?
Oh, you're really... Damn, these questions,
Yeah. This is life. This is life.
I don't know, actually.
What'd you choose?
Because I would want my top... Yeah, like, I think top choice is very important for a woman as well.
I don't disagree with you. I actually agree with you a lot.
I think my top choice.
Okay.
Because, yeah.
But then you have to put in the work to get him.
Tell me, what's the work?
I told you. Listen, feminine, supportive, add value to his life outside the bedroom, making the effort.
I'm a very attentive person,
But you said
I'm very caring.
earlier when I you said
caring.
that girls see that as him wanting princess treatment.
No, as in just doing the, I don't know.
Obviously, but then you need to see, okay, is he investing in you seriously? And part of the woman is recognizing that.
Yeah.
Right? It's not just about you giving. It's about, okay, is he actually investing seriously? And then you have a standard for the amazingness that you give. But you have to be able to
It's give and take.
But here's the thing, you have to be able to give with no guarantee of getting what you want. That's life.
That's crazy though. Because also, also I don't like wasting my time.
Yeah, but okay.
I hate wasted time.
Okay, I'm gonna be so.
I wasted 7 years.
I'm gonna be so. I understand.
Thing, so,
I'm gonna be so real with you, Isla. This is why it's really difficult for guys to have zero sympathy for women. Zero. I'll tell you why.
Tell me, go on.
Because if I take a girl out on a date and I'm making all this effort, there is no guarantee I'm gonna get anything. And 9 times out of 10, for most men, they put in all the effort and they still don't get what they want. But we have to do that. And this is with life. If you're going to start a business, if you're going to pursue your career, you have to be willing to put in the work.
100%.
And there is no guarantee it's going to pay off.
There's no
zero.
guarantees any time.
But I think a lot of women say what you say, like, well, I'm not going to put this effort in unless there's a guarantee. There's no guarantee.
Unless it's reciprocated.
Yeah, but
unless there's a balance. There has to be, you have to be giving me something for me to give you something.
I don't disagree with that, but you have to be able to give without A, expecting something in return, and B, wanting a guarantee.
So I'm going to do all this work and all this attentiveness and whatever.
No, so I'm not saying you shouldn't look for reciprocation, and I'm not saying you shouldn't look for reciprocation and recognize if he's investing you seriously. I agree with you, but you have to be willing to give without getting it in order to even get it in the first place. It's like gambling. It's like, I want to be able, if I'm going to a casino and I'm going to blow 10 grand, I want to make sure I get something back. No, playboy, there's no guarantee you're going to get anything back. But you have to be willing to put the money on the table to win 30K, 40K, whatever. And I think a lot of women with these top guys, right, either their ego stops them from putting in the effort, or because they go, well, there's no guarantee he's going to choose me or I'm going to get his commitment, so why should I bother? It's like, well, cool, then you don't deserve to play the game. I'm sorry.
But then he doesn't either.
No, because here's the difference. Guys, we always put in knowing there's no guarantee. That's the difference.
But what's putting in? Because a lot of guys give the bare minimum, you know.
No, but bare minimum is like because the interest is low. But what I mean is if he's after a girl, he'll spend money on her, take her out, be consistent, and there's no guarantee that he's going to get any relationship. There's no guarantee there's going to be any level of physical escalation.
Yeah, no, it's true. Guarantee. Guys can spend a lot of money on dates. So yeah, of course.
But I'm talking money, time, attention, energy on woman that there's no guarantee and he doesn't get anything. That a lot of guys do that.
Yeah, a lot of women do that too.
No, not to the same degree. They don't, because when they're required, when they're required to do that, they struggle, like you just said, because it's like, what's the guarantee? I'm not going to waste my time.
But if you're not, for me, as I said, I live by this. If you're not giving me anything to work with, I'm not going to give you any. I'm not going to chase you down. I'm not going to do that.
I agree with you, but you have to be willing to try, and then see.
Yeah, we can try. That's fine. But I'm saying I'm not going to go do more than what you get it.
Give me an example.
No, but that's fairs. Sorry.
Give me an example.
There needs to be balance.
I'm not disagreeing. Give me an example of where you feel like you were overgiving, you weren't getting anything back.
I can't even think of an example.
Or when girls feel that way.
Just a bare minimum texts, like one word answers. Lord, why?
I'll be honest. All I'm hearing from you is about the text. That's all I'm hearing from you.
No, about the literal texts.
Yeah.
No, but
like consistent communication.
I don't know. Yeah, just always expecting the woman to, like me, to plan something, or it's almost like what I'm meant to be planning the dates. Like
does he someone
said before, oh, you tell me what we're doing. Bro, you're the guy. You need to figure it out. Mm-hmm. No?
I don't disagree. Did he ask you out?
Huh?
Did he ask you out? Or
yeah.
Did he ask you out?
No, he asked.
So he was like, hey, I want to go out with you.
But you decide what we're doing.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, I disagree.
For me, that's that's madness.
I hear that. I think that what that's coming from is because, I disagree with that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
if he's
you
asking
take initiative and plan something. You know what I like. There you go, off you trot.
Well, he may not know what you like.
Oh, it's pretty. No, actually, it's not that plain as I was going to say. It's pretty plain as day on.
But is this so? With this example, with this guy, was this a guy that you just like matched with? Did you actually know him for a while?
I'm not even on what as in date. I'm not even on. Oh, that's another thing. Ban dating apps. I don't like that. That's a whole facade.
Well, tell me about this guy. Like, how long?
No, we've been talking for a little while. Nothing really. Just back and forth texting. But honestly, we should there should be a rule. And my mum even said this. What did she say the other day? She said just have a rule. Maybe you text for a week and a half max, and then you plan a date.
Because
why am I texting?
But did he ask you out on a date?
He was like, "Yeah, we should do something soon."
No, but And what I'm asking is, who initiated meeting up?
Oh, he did.
What did he say?
He said we should do something soon.
Okay, and then you said,
I was like, yeah, sounds great or something like that. And he's like, you pick what we're doing or something. I'm telling you, you can ask a lot of my friends. Like, it's like they want us to do the work.
Is this like a really attractive? Is this an attractive guy? Is this the kind of guy you look at, you go, I could see other girls fancying him?
Yeah.
I don't want to be the dick here, but it's just that the interest just low. That's why.
But not necessarily, because how?
How long have you been talking to him for?
Like a few weeks.
Is this recent?
No. Like
So you only
a
talking
few
for
months ago.
Okay, so you're only talking for a few weeks. And then he was like, yeah, we should do something. And then he was like, you decide what we do.
Yeah, you said, you pick. I said, I can't remember what I said after that, but it just fizzled out.
Did you ever meet with him or no?
No, it just fizzled out. Exactly, but that's a lot of the time. It just fizzles out. We're doing all this, but do you not agree? There should be a rule of thumb in terms of talking to someone and arranging to meet up, because otherwise, what are we doing here? We can be what they call pen pals. I can get a pen pal if I want.
Yeah, there's a way you can invite a guy to like ask you out and plan the
crazy.
date, but this is just about texting game. So like, I agree. If I wouldn't ask a girl out and then be like, you decide what we do.
That's mad.
But most guys, if they're actually like into a woman and pursuing her, they
laziness.
No, but his laziness is a correlation to how much he likes her or how much he's interested. If I'm just being honest. Because the thing is, the same guy, you can have the same guy,
I'd like
right?
to see how he texts someone. It'd be interesting. I would like to.
Has this guy had a girlfriend before?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No idea. We were just speaking.
If he's had a girlfriend before, do you think he'd got a girlfriend by being that way?
Some girls will accept that. Sad to say.
Do you think he got a girlfriend being that way?
Don't know. Don't think so.
Yeah. So
guys choose.
9 times out
No,
of
it is true though. Guys do choose who they want in terms of like how they speak to the person. But then girls do it as well. So
women choose who get the opportunity, but guys choose from who's interested in them. So you choose. What did you say? So you choose who gets an opportunity for any kind of romantic, physical, sexual relationship, but guys will choose from the women that are interested in him. Mm-hmm. And if a guy's not actively trying to spend time with you, and he's had a relationship with most people have, he never would have got a girlfriend that way. So it means that it's not that he can't do that. He's just choosing not to do that with you.
Yeah, but it is true what I said though.
And it may be because he's seeing someone else.
Yeah, it could be. That
could be a thing.
Playing the field.
Yeah, a lot of people do. You ever been talking to 2 guys? You ever been messaging 2 guys?
Yeah.
So you do it as well?
Yeah, but if I'm actively interested in someone and like, I won't do that because I don't like it. Because I wouldn't like it the other way around.
I know, but
I'm being deadly serious, and I know everyone wouldn't want this. I know if you was chatting to someone and you found out that she was chatting to Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Yeah, I'll be honest though. If I was
guys hate it.
If I was dating her, so we were going out on dates, we were spending time, and if we'd started to be physically intimate, and she's telling me she's dating other guys, I know she just ain't into me. But I'll be honest, like if we're being intimate, then that's not like because if a girl wouldn't be intimate generally with a guy unless she was into him, generally speaking.
Definitely.
So if anything, actually, if we were spending time and there wasn't any physical intimacy building, I'm not just talking about sex, I'm just in general, affection and stuff like that. And I found out she was dating other guys, I would just cut that off because I'd be like, I'm clearly not her top choice.
But would you be doing it?
Doing what?
Entertaining other women.
I've done that before.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we're both men and women are at the moment. Well, it seems as bad as each other.
I think as long as you're transparent and honest. So if she
honesty
me,
is a very important thing.
I won't volunteer it, but if she asks me, I'll be honest.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good thing. That's
so
a very
if she's
good
like, "Oh, have you been on any other dates?" I'll be like, "Well, yeah."
Yeah, there you go. That's a good thing to have.
Or I'll be like, "Why? Have you?"
No, you switch it on her.
Huh?
You switch it on her.
Well, if she's willing to tell me, then I'm willing to tell her.
No, 100%. Honesty is very, very important. That's another thing that I live by as well. Definitely.
But yeah, I think, let's be honest, people will be talking to different people. It happens.
Yeah, it's the way of the world. Yeah, 100%.
But also as well with guys, like they can be pursuing one girl seriously, but only pursuing another girl casually. and the treatment they get from him is completely different.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, 100%.
So the one that he's serious about,
Yeah.
he'll like message her,
Yeah.
plan
Good
dates,
morning.
they'll spend time
Yeah.
together. Depends on the guy, it's a good morning, but sure. The other girl, she'll
the
seem
bare
like
minimum.
he's just doing the bare minimum, not even.
Mm.
All that, here's the thing, that's just all a reflection of. The bare minimum is just a reflection of whether he's intentional or whether he's into a girl. That's all that is. Because it's like a guy going, I take all these girls out, right? But none of them like have sexual drives. Like none of them want to be physically intimate at all. It's like we both know, it's just she doesn't want to do it with you.
Yeah, she's not. Yeah, she doesn't.
That's what it is for most women. And it sounds harsh to say, but it's important that women know the truth because they think it's a reflection on the guy. It's like, nah, it's a reflection on his interest. I'm not saying some guys aren't like that. But if he's desirable, if you're looking at him, you're like, I know he's a desirable guy. It's because he just has a lot of options. And it's like, okay, well, who's showing the high level of interest? And who's showing up for him in a way that he appreciates. And then she goes, hey, if you want to be with me, it's only me. Because the thing is, the rest of the other women are so scared to do that because they're afraid to lose him.
You're right.
And that's how they get trapped. Because the one out of like 5 or 6 girls, let's say, the one girl who goes, I'm willing to walk away, that's the one he goes, wifey.
Yes, of course, because they have self-respect.
But you have to be willing to walk away.
Yeah.
You have to... Because the thing is, I think a lot of people say, I'm just going to walk away, right? And they think that works. And the reason for 95% of the reason that doesn't work is because most people haven't added enough value where they'll be missed.
No, it's true.
Like, imagine just like you're playing it cool and he's not really gotten to know you that much or you're not adding value in a certain way. But like, well, I'm going to walk away if he doesn't do this.
Cool,
You'd be
do
like,
it then. Yeah, it's true.
I send you with love. But when you've shown up as a woman, you're adding value in ways he appreciates. Like, wow, this girl's great. And then you go, hey, I need to know we're exclusive. Otherwise, I'm willing to walk away.
Then he's going
to be like, I don't want to lose this girl. So if that's her standard, I'm going to meet it. That's how you get commitment as the woman. It's on you to get it. It's not on him.
In some ways, yeah. But the main level of commitment comes from like in terms of wanting to, take it to the next.
Yeah, but it's on you as the woman
to drive it. Yeah,
to drive that
100%. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah,
because it's like a guy coming to me being like, I've been on a date with this girl and stuff like that, and she's not making moves on me. Making moves on what do you mean, bro? She's not, getting close to me.
What do you think
not trying
about
to kiss
that?
me or anything like that.
Is that the woman's thing to do? Yeah, you think that's a woman's thing to touch his leg and stuff?
I'm saying. Well, sometimes women can want to seduce a guy. There's nothing wrong with that. That's true.
No. But I'm saying even like on a date. Because obviously as a woman, personally, I feel like it's the man's thing to do to.
But that's why I'm saying it's like a man coming to me saying that a woman isn't trying to drive the sex with him.
Not even sex, just flirting.
No, but I'm talking sex. Flirting is different.
Okay, yeah.
I'm talking sexually. It's like a guy going, she's not trying to fuck me.
She's not interested.
Like, she's, like 9 times out of 10, a girl can flirt, but it's on you to physically escalate. So you to be like, try and drive it. Now, some women can drive it, and there's nothing wrong with that, actually. To be fair, there's actually nothing wrong with that. I've seen it, maybe experienced it, fine. But it's like a guy saying, all these women out here, they don't try and sleep with me on the first date. And it's like, but women generally, they're not going to pursue sex as hard as you, general. Like, it's generally you. Some women can, depending on what they're looking for. But
do you think as a man, would you respect that as a man, a woman making the first move? No.
Yeah, I've had that. I don't mind that.
Would you wife that girl?
If she's the kind of woman that I would wife, yeah. It's not based on whether she makes a physical move or not. It's all the qualities outside of that.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess
we're adults now. Yeah, it's different. It's slightly different about the whole sleeping on whatever first. Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it.
No.
Sleep on the first date.
No.
I wouldn't recommend it because I think unless a guy knows you, he might think, well, is this what she does with every guy?
100%.
So if you're going to do that, he has to really be sure that you're very selective about who you date.
100%.
So go, okay, we might have slept together early, but from the way she carries herself and the way that she's expressed herself and presented herself, I can tell she's very selective about the men that she actually chooses.
But even if a guy was to do that, I'll be like, oh, that's a bit. Are you doing that with every other girl then?
What if a guy tries to sleep with you?
Yeah, on the foot, definitely. I'm going to be
Most
thinking.
guys are going to try to, though.
Yeah, no, not all. No.
Actually, not try. I think most guys.
So
most
some
guys
guys
would be
actually have
open to it.
respect. Yeah, some guys have respect. I know it's shocking, but
No, what I mean is most guys would be open to it.
yeah, of course. But I'm
that's
saying
not-
actively trying, I'm going to be like, oh, whoa. Even when a guy speaks,
Depends how the date
even
goes,
when
I
a guy
think.
speaks sexually in the first like few weeks of, I hate it.
I agree. I think that sometimes guys
Unless
will test the waters to see where you're at. So they see like, is she open to some sexting? Is she open, like we're flirting, but how open is she to, And I think guys with their level of emotional intelligence, they'll try and escalate, but if they see they're not getting that reciprocation from her, then they'll be like, cool, I'll
Forget
leave
it.
it. Do you know what I mean? Some guys don't have that. It's true. So they'll just try and sleep with a woman.
Yeah.
It happens. But yeah, the commitment's on you as the woman to get.
So tell me what I need to do then. Go on. My 4 points.
The 4 points for you to walk away with.
4 points of success.
Okay. Ask yourself. The main question to ask yourself is, how can I make his life easier? If we're talking about this top caliber of guy.
Yeah, but I'm more open. Sorry, because go back to when I first came here. I'm more open now. I'm not really. Obviously, everyone's like, I find different people attractive, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm more open, I would say.
Okay, so you're just genuine commitment from a normal guy.
Mm-hmm.
But you could get that, Isla, if you wanted to.
Yeah, but do I really want it though? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Because you were like, I'd rather have a guy who's my top choice.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I would, but that's the ideal, right? Obviously, that's.
Well, are you okay? Well, the approach to get that guy is different to getting this guy.
I'm not stopping my career.
No, I know. I'm not saying you shouldn't pursue your career, but I'm saying if you're going to get a top guy, that the thing that it takes to get a normal guy would not work for that kind of top guy.
But they should like you for you and how you. That's another thing. They should want to be with you for you now, not what you're going to be or what you have. Do you get it?
What do you mean?
So if a guy wants to be with you, even if it's a top, whatever we call the top guys, he will want to be with you, even if you're, despite you doing your career and, do you know what I mean, not wanting to focus so much like on the.
No. We can want someone for who they are, but we stay because of how they show up. Because you can look at a guy and be like, wow, he's an amazing guy, I want to be with him. But if he doesn't message you back, if he doesn't actually spend time with you, if he's actually not there for you, are you telling me you're going to stay?
No, that's a waste of my time.
But that's my point.
But I've learned that
so
now. I used to be an idiot and stick around.
Sure. But you can like him and want him for who he is as a man, but you stay because of how he shows up.
But I have noticed that before. I can't remember. Someone wasn't like giving me what I was kind of giving them because I like talking and I know how to talk and. No, I do. I'm a very giving person.
I understand that.
Wait, let me finish. Go for it. And then obviously, I could tell that he pulled back a bit, so I pulled back completely. I don't think I even messaged him for like a week, and then he messaged me and was like,
yeah, because
that's playing the game, but I don't like this whole game thing.
Not every guy, but a lot of guys see that a lot of talking is emotional labor.
So yeah, meet me then. Ask to meet me then.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is like constant. Like I personally, for me, texting all day, every day, that is not me. Nope.
Phone calls?
Phone calls every other day, sure.
Not every day.
Every day? Unless you're my girlfriend or my woman, no. I'm just getting to know you.
Wait, so do you not think that's a normal thing to text someone that you're actively talking to every day?
You can, sure.
I think if it goes past 24 hours, they ain't interested in you.
I mean,
I think that's a fact.
I'm not, but I was talking texting all day, every day.
Oh, yeah.
So back and forth conversation.
No, because people have lives. People are busy.
That's my point. It's like, I'm busy.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't have time to be texting you all day, every day.
And it's nice and then you get bored, like, okay, what are we talking about now? Oh, the colour of the walls.
But here's the thing, it's all relative to what point we're at. So if you're my girlfriend, if you're my woman, that's different. But you're not my woman yet.
No, 100%. I guess there's less expectation.
So with all due respect, you don't get that level of my time right now. Because it's about, okay, I should want to talk to you the more I get to know you. Because I'm like, she's great.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? But if you're expecting phone calls every day and we've been on 2 dates, no.
That's what you're calling too intense. Would you call that intense?
That's too much because you're asking for more of my time than I'm willing to give right now.
Yeah. It's true.
It's like imagine if for you, like I don't share myself, but it's kind of like imagine if you're the kind of girl where, you know, you really like to get to know a guy before you share your body with him. You know, before you share yourself with
100%.
him, right? Let's say, you know, okay, you want to date him, talk to him, get to know him over a course of at least, let's say a month before you take that step, okay? And it's like a guy trying to sleep with you early on and you're not ready for that. It's like, I'm just not at a point where I'm ready to share that with you.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? Even though you're there, you're not ready to give that.
Yeah, and that's fine.
It's the same thing. So like every day calls? Nah, I wouldn't.
What? So you honestly think if someone doesn't message you within a day of speaking, you think what they're so interested?
For me, actions speak louder than words. So if we're going on dates, like
no dates, just the talking stages first.
We mean no dates? Then I'm not dating that person.
No. Sorry, I'm talking about if you're talking to someone, getting to know someone.
But I get to know someone in person.
So you're straight. What are you doing? Let's meet up. Yeah.
What? Why am I? Why are we talking?
But that's what I've been saying the whole time. I don't like this whole back and forth texting. Like if you want to talk to me, arrange to meet me. It doesn't have to be anything. I don't care about all that stuff.
I understand. Okay, let's say this, right? Let's say, for example, okay, it's Saturday today. Let's say, for example, we started talking 2 days ago and we've arranged a date for next Thursday.
Yeah, cool.
Don't expect me to text you between now and then.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me. So what? We've arranged a date, but you're not going to ask me how my day was.
No, I'm not.
Fair enough.
I'm not doing that.
That's crazy.
Because like I don't know you. I don't know you.
But I think that's, I don't know. Personally, I think that is the bare minimum.
Why do we need to talk?
Because you want to go on to date with me and you're not even going to message me before then. No way. For me, that's crazy work.
If we've arranged a date,
yeah, it's that.
I'm not saying we can't talk before then,
weird.
but I'm not texting you all day every day.
No, but you said not texting at all, so obviously that's what I thought you meant.
No, I mean like I'm not texting all day every day. That's what I mean.
No, that's fine, but like, you know.
But like I'm not gonna be like, oh, how's your day on Monday?
Damn. Okay, interesting.
Nah, because I just don't have the time.
There's 24 hours in the day. Men make time for the ones they want to pursue and message.
But I don't know you.
But you're getting to know me and you've asked to go on a date with me.
Yeah, I mean we could have a phone call, but yeah, I just wouldn't, because it's like.
So you don't think it's a normal thing then? Not texting.
I think it is a normal thing. I think this is a me thing.
I think so.
I think it's a me thing because I've just never been a big texter. I prefer phone calls.
Yeah, so do I. I love a phone call. Yeah, exactly.
I prefer phone calls. But I want to get to know you in person, not over text.
Yeah, but a lot of these silly men, they want to stay.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Would you rather a guy who texts all day, every day, but you only have a date once every 2 weeks? Or you have a guy where you see him once a week and maybe you have a phone call once a week too? But you're not like texting all day, every day. What would you rather?
That's the second one.
Me too.
Yeah.
The more time we get to know each other, the more we're going to be speaking.
And it creates more curiosity as well. Because the more, what are you going to speak about when you actually meet up? Do you know what I mean?
My point exactly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I agree.
I'm just talking in the early stages.
Yeah. So am I.
I'm talking like,
I hate
we
the
started
talking
talking
stages.
2 days ago and we've arranged a date.
Yeah.
I'm not playing, I'm not talking to you every day. I'm not.
No, not all day, every day, but some.
Because it's like, cool. I know I'm about to see this really cute girl next Thursday. I'm really looking forward to that. Maybe the day before, be like, hey, or, you know. Be like, look forward to seeing you. Hope you've had a lovely week.
Perfect. There you go.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that. How are you? Good morning? Every morning? I don't know you. No.
Fair enough.
And if she was expecting that, I'd be like,
see you later.
I respect it. I think the kind of man you're looking for is a guy who has a lot of time in his hands. That's not me.
Fair enough, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? In a nice way possible. Listen, Isla, always a pleasure having you on.
Is it time to go?
It is. I appreciate you. I appreciate it as always.
I appreciate you. No, it's good, man.
And you're doing bits now, which is great. So if people want to follow you, see what you're up to, where can they find you?
At Isla Rain Official on TikTok and Instagram. You can find me on YouTube, TV very soon, and everywhere else.
Beautiful. Appreciate you.
Over
Thanks for
and
coming
out.
on, Isla. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next episode.